Okay.
It's much more interesting.
Now I know where to hide it.
Now the second chance to ask what happens on the bronze night and afterwards.
Yeah, the second chance. I really told it so many times. Yeah, you must say which night. The 27th.
The 27th
of April. That's different to the others. On the 27th, as you know, was this big problem, but I was not there. This was the problem for the police, not for me.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on with a lot of friends on the Platz, having a good afternoon because it was very nice weather at this 27th. And short before 8, I said to my son, "Oh, let's go home now." You know, sun went down and it got a little cooler, so we went. The shortest way was going through Harju, over Wapadua, then Tatari, and on the other side, just beside the courthouse I lived, there was my apartment. And so we tried. And we just reached Wapadua, you know, at the corner where this Estonian air bureau was. Not now anymore. And there came police and just grabbed us, and that's it. We did not say anything. They handcuffed us,
and you didn't do anything.
No, we were on the way home.
Yeah.
And I said, "What's going on?" Be quiet. I said, "I want to know what you're doing. I have the right." And they said, "No, you know, you have no right here in Estonia." And so I said, "I want to know it." And this, they said later, I was in opposition and I was making, I don't know, trouble, but I did not. I only wanted to know. And I said, "I have my German passport and I'm German, and I have nothing to do with your problems here." Because I didn't even know what was going on. And so they took us somewhere. I did not know, because we were laying on the ground in the back of the car. So I could not see where they bring us. I know this town very well, but if you only see the sky, you cannot find where they bring you. And then they took us out. And we have been there the whole night. Me, Lucas, my son, could go home, I think, at 2 or 3 o'clock. And first they said, "Yeah, you can also go home." Yeah, I said, "But only with my son." No. I said, "Yeah, do you think I go only by myself?" "I go only when he also goes, because it's the same position, you know." And they said, "No." And then I said, "Oh, that's it." And so I was the last one of the last one who was released, you know.
Right.
And I have really heart problems. I got some bypasses and so on, and I cannot sit 5 hours or 6 hours just on one place. I must sometimes stand up. And then they came and sit down. No, I said, "I have problems." No, I sit down, and they hit me at the legs and they spanked me with a rubber stick, and really heavily, not just a little or so. And later they binded me on a fence somewhere, you know, so that I could not move anywhere. And in the morning, it was 11 after 6. I know it very exactly, because they said, "Now you can go." And there are only 20 or 30 more have not been left there. And I said, "Yeah, and who brings me home?" You came here?" "No," I said, "you brought me here." "Huh? That's your problem." Yeah, I said, typical for Estonians. Typical. I said, "You brought me here, and now normally you have to bring me home." Okay. I went out, and at first I was looking, where am I, you know? And then I read, terminal day. And there was a clock. It was 11 after 6, otherwise I wouldn't know anything. And and then I walked home. And a friend of mine, a German one, came and said, "Oh, I met a Finnish reporter, Finnish journalist. She can come and make pictures." And she came some hours later and made some pictures of us. And in the next day it was already in a Iltalehti. And then it starts going on and going on. Yeah. And then I thought I write immediately, and I did. The next day I wrote to all this Ilves and Oikeuskansler and Raivo and everybody. Even German ambassador, I sent this also.
And what did Ilves say to you?
Yeah, maybe he was drunk at this day, because he wrote me, or his bureau wrote me, "This is not a thing of President of Estonia, human rights." Right. And I wrote back, "Whose thing it is, if not the thing of the President? Huh? Yeah. It is one of the highest good of humans, the human rights. And you say it's not the President's problem?" I said, "That's really strange, and it's strange." And all the others, they answered all, but.
And what about the Õiguskansler? What did he say?
He wrote 3 pages or so, all junk. Okay. My grandmother would make it better.
Okay.
I wrote him also back. He should go and sell herrings on the market, because this is better for him than to be Oikeuskansler, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, then people came and they heard about me, and more and more, this case got popular.
Yeah.
And then I told what was going on, and I told European-wide.
Yeah.
But the only who does not react have been the Estonian governments.
Yeah.
No, was not so.
Everything was
Everything
fine.
was okay.
Okay.
So I said, I don't know what they have seen in the world. I think I was a long time in Africa, and they can go to Sudan, to these countries, or Zimbabwe, then they will see it's the same. It's absolutely the same. You have no rights, they can make whatever they want, and so on and so on. It's like here.
Yeah.
And one in internet, he calls himself Sony Graf. I have heard he is also kind of journalist. He wrote, he lives here all his life and he never had trouble. I said, no, when you all time sit only in your apartment, you will not have trouble. But if you go all time outside your apartment in Estonia, you will get in trouble all time. Yeah. Yeah.
And is it something that police tried to come to your house also?
Yeah, there was the other time they want to come in my apartment, and I said, "What do you want?" "Yeah, we won't come in." I said, "Not in my apartment, huh?"
Why did they want?
I don't know.
No,
I did not ask. They must tell me.
Yeah.
Not I must ask them. So I said, "No." "Have you from court paper also?" "No." I said, "You can wait outside if you want, but not in here. I say, in a cultural nation like Germany, it's not so, and here it may be it's so. They were looking at me. You know. No, I said, how I say it, so I mean it. And then they went. I never heard of it again. No.